Joe Macron from France. He's a research fellow at the Wilson Center. Mr. Macron, thank you very much indeed for taking time out and speaking to us here in WION. What do you make of these very contradictory statements, so to put it, that are coming out from Washington, Paris and Tel Aviv, where the Pentagon has said that the proposal for a ceasefire was discussed with the Israelis. The French President Emmanuel Macron has said that Netanyahu himself was aware of this 21-day truce plan, but Tel Aviv turned around and said that we had no idea about this until there was later a clarification that was put forth by Tel Aviv. What is your reading into this?
I mean, it reminds me a little bit of what's happening in the ceasefire talks in Gaza. So basically, Netanyahu did a fait accompli of launching these strikes, and he doesn't. I don't think he intends to have a ground invasion, but it's been now over 6 months of attempts of U.S. mediation that didn't go anywhere. So now Israeli are negotiating through fire. So I think the chaos originates from the U.S. I don't think there's a clear vision. They are scrambling to basically involve the French to try to convince Netanyahu a little bit to restrain him a little bit. And I think Netanyahu, as always, he buys time. He says he wants to negotiate just to appease the American administration, but he's going to continue until he feels that it's a moment to corner Hezbollah and make a deal. So now he has the upper hand. Hezbollah is more on the run, on the defensive.
Right.
And mediation trying to basically go to another stage.
Now, the Americans claim that they are working overtime to bring about some kind of a ceasefire, but at the same time, they've also approved weapons worth $8.7 billion to the state of Israel. This information has come out just yesterday, at a time when the Americans were saying that they are making all-out efforts for a ceasefire. Can you make an effort for a ceasefire and at the same time transfer weapons to the Israeli state?
I mean, that's a big question. Since the Gaza conflict started, we didn't see a real U.S. pressure. We didn't get to a point where Biden makes a phone call and tell Netanyahu, if you don't stop, we're going to stop all U.S. military aid or transactions. So far, we didn't see that. Netanyahu is basically out of control as a U.S. ally, which is unprecedented, basically has his own agenda, and it's sometimes even undermining U.S. interests. So we didn't see Biden yet. Obama did that at some point. Bush, the son, did at some point in 2006. But so far, we didn't see a clear message. This is due to how the Biden administration is composed. If you look at the Secretary of State, Defense Secretary, they're all close allies to Israel. So I think the big challenge is, yes, to have some U.S. leadership to basically restore some stability to the region, which has been now constant violence is over a year now.
All right, we'll have to leave there. Thank you very much indeed, Mr. Macron, for joining us and getting us that perspective there.
Thank you.
For all the latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.